What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And today, it's a very sad day because I feel like we are here to mourn the death of the Mega Minion. That's right. Today, I think, is the day. I thought it was the last Garrison Guard portal and potentially the one before that as well. But you know what? I've done a little bit of homework. And I think that today is the freaking day. We have this dude in the portal. We're going to have a closer look at him. And we're also going to decide whether it's worth pulling for Mega Minion heroes anymore. So Godfrey looks like our latest hero from the Garrison Guard. And he's got a banging mustache and a absolutely weird looking helmet. Let's get into the portal right away. We'll have a closer look at this dude right now. So before we start, there have been a lot of recent developments in the game with regards to Mega Minions, and pretty much all of these Garrison Guard heroes summon Mega Minions, and that is kind of their thing. A lot of them have that much extra to their effects. Some of their specials are awesome. Obviously, Fergus is coming around right now. His specials are absolutely incredible, reducing the mana and stuff like that. Some of their special skills are really, really awesome. And some of the effects that the Mega Minions give are awesome as well. But, and this is where things get interesting. So, first of all, we have, let's just go over the most recently released families. You've got the Moths, who have now got a 50% reduction on Mega Minions' health every single turn. You have the Fawns, who give 50% blind to all Mega Minions and 50 to 100% more damage versus Mega Minions. You've got the Magic Carpet family and the new Magic Costumes, who give negative 75% Mega Minion HP. And we cannot forget about the Astral Dwarves, who get a superior resist against Mega Minions so that all damage and negative effects from Mega Minions does not apply. So they just slapped the Mega Minions right in the face, and it was as if they never needed to have existed in the first place. So we are in a bit of a sticky wicket for these heroes. They are up against it. Now, they are still good in some situations, of course, where you're not going up against Moths, Fawns, Magic Carpet, Magic Costumes, or Astral Plains heroes. Astral Dwarves heroes, sorry. So they are still good in those situations. And you got to ask yourself, does everybody have those heroes? Well, probably not. However, there is an answer to countering Mega Minions if you're on the cheap. And again, we are going way off on a tangent here, but just for, the benefit of everybody else, just so that you know, if you are on the cheap, all of those families that I just mentioned, we'll do this we'll just do it by rarity. Because I'll get down to my 4 stars. So we have in all of those families 4-star heroes that can do similar things. So this dude, Manpip, absolutely fantastic because he gives that magic family bonus where Mega Minions on the enemy have negative 75% HP. So if you've got a strong team, just chuck him in somewhere. Doesn't even matter what he's doing. He's going to reduce all the Mega Minions' health by 75% HP. And these guys are not that hard to get. Shy Umbra, he gets the family bonus. So here you can see, where is the Moth Dust? Let's just check what it's now doing. Mega Minions' current health is reduced by 50% each turn. There you go. You've got it. You don't need a team full of 5-star Moths. All you need is a team of 5-star heroes, and then just chuck this guy in and he will deal with any Mega Minions. And I promise you guys, this is absolutely worth doing. But it's unfortunate because it is massively detrimental to Mega Minions. And, last but not least, Granny Myrtle, she can do it too. Minion Blind. All enemies' minions have negative 60% accuracy. All enemies' Mega Minions have negative 50% accuracy. Hang on. Yeah, so that's the Mega Minions versus the Minions. Sorry, that confused me. And then the family bonus, I think, again, 50 plus 50 plus 100% more damage dealt against Minions and Mega Minions. I believe that applies. But I don't think that she's going to really benefit that much from it, to be fair, because she's not a damage dealer. But your whole team is going to benefit from the Minion Blind passive. So really, really good at the 4-star level. I'm just trying to think if there is an Astral Dwarf 4-star as well. I'm sure there may be, and I don't know if I have it. I don't think I do. I think there was like an Astral Dwarf 3-star. There definitely is an Astral Dwarf 3-star. That's her. And let me just see. Superior Resist. Yeah, so it's only for the character, so it doesn't really apply for the Astral Dwarves. But for all of those other families, like I just mentioned, you can get it on the cheap at the 4-star level. And so there's even bigger trouble for Mega Minion summoners. So let's hope this guy doesn't summon a Mega Minion. No, I'm just kidding. I know he does already. But anyways, Godfrey. He's our newest hero from the Garrison Guard. He's up against it. He really doesn't know what to do, and so he's just applied the most massive amount of gel he can think of to his mustache and put a metal condom on. What God knows what. Okay, so he is a nature hero. I mean, that's pretty cool. He is of the fighter class, so he gets a chance to revive, and of course he gets the Garrison Guard family bonus. So at the beginning of the battle, he summons a Recruit Guard Mega Minion, which has either 20, 25, or 30% HP and 100, 120, or 140% attack. But as we know, that can be reduced now with family bonuses and passives galore. So it may well be a minion that just misses everything and has about 5% HP. That's the problem. Let's move on. Passives. Resistance against mana reduction. That is still pretty huge. There are a few heroes that do it. Mostly in the Garrison Guard family. And then the most problematic heroes, I would say, is probably Fergus and Hrothgar that do it. And then you've got Ectiao as well. But there's not that many heroes that are going to do it, that the mana reduction. So I don't think it comes into play that often. But it's like a very specific counter. So I'm feeling like the mana reduction passive, even though it's strong against certain tanks, which are still very popular, I don't think it's going to stand them in great stead forever. That's all I'm saying. And it doesn't stop the like Moth Dust passive or anything like that. So they're kind of in a sticky wicket there as well. This one, removing Wither effects every 4 turns, this is still very, very good. So, you know, in combination, they've got a lot going for them, but not as much as they used to have. Now, let's move on. Talent class. So here, defense up on the Ether talent, still really good. So obviously he's a good class for the fighter class, and he's got a good Ether talent. So we'll give him that. Stats-wise, 1222 on the team power. Disgusting. Just humongous stats. Absolutely ridiculous. Should not be allowed to exist at those stats. But he is good and defensively built. He's got solid stats, over 1200 on the attack and defense, and nearly 2300 on the health without any limit breaks and emblems. As I've said, if you do add those, he'll get the defense up Ether talent. So it's going to make him that much more survivable, which I absolutely love. So really, really good on that front. His special is called Holding Down the Fort. And he's going to recover 35% health for all allies at average speed. And all allies are going to get immunity to new status ailments for 4 turns. He then summons a Spear Guard Mega Minion with 35% HP and 300% attack inherited from the caster. And each hit from the Spear Guard Mega Minion dispels all dispellable buffs from the target. So it's not just a single dispel, it's all dispellable buffs from any hit target. So let's give him his due. I mean, honestly, this guy is actually a really good healer. He recovers a decent amount of health. 35% in average speed is not bad at all. And it's a percentage heal, which is always going to carry some weight. It's always going to be relevant. And then all allies are immune to new status ailments for 4 turns. Ailment immunity is very, very strong. It's awesome if it comes with a cleanse attached. Unfortunately, this guy does not get a cleanse, but then you can't really always pack everything into the same package. Like, I think the fact that he's got a heal and ailment protection and for 4 turns is very, very strong in and of itself. Like, being able to block those ailments can come in extremely handy against the opposition team. It's obviously it is dispellable, but again, you're not going to get the best of everything. I mean, not everybody can be like a new version of Aramis. We haven't seen that undispellable really since him. and then summons that Mega Minion with that 35% HP and 300% attack. Now that's where things start to get problematic, because as we've seen, if you're taking this guy up against a Astral Dwarf hero, what he's going to be doing then is he's healing and he's ailment immune. And that is it. The minion does not matter. And that's going to become more and more the case, where you've got the moth, like obviously like the moth heroes, they're, you know, quite prevalent at the moment. They are one of the cheaper portals to summon in, so you will see more of them. And as I said, the moth dust passive is negative 50% health for the Mega Minion every single turn. So yeah, it might get one hit in, you know, but then it's down to, what's that, 35%, like 17% HP. And on the next turn, it's down to like, what, less than 10% HP. And then that minion's gone. Like, it's just a non-event after you chuck a couple tiles into it at that rate. And you know, the magic carpet family is the same. They're reducing the HP by 70% just as part of their passive. So that Mega Minion is not going to do, it's not really the thing that you've got to rely on for when you're looking at these heroes now in a vacuum. You're thinking about, most people who are summoning for these heroes are going to be thinking about who they're going to take them up against. And to be honest, there are not going to be that many options, especially for placing these heroes on defense. They're going to start becoming liabilities on defense, heroes that summon Mega Minions. And on offense, you know, you're just going to have a field day, because you just target a Mega Minion team, put your Astral Dwarves in there or whoever you might have, and then just go to town. So that is a problem. As it is, though, I think this guy's a cool healer. I think he's a really good healer. I think I love the ailment immunity lasting for 4 turns. That's very strong. And the fact that he resists mana reduction and removes Wither is also cool. But I'm almost to the point where I'm going to like almost discount the minions altogether, because they are getting to the point where they've developed too many separate counters. Do I like that? No, I don't. I don't think it's good. I shouted massively about when they were going to introduce the passive for the Magic Family heroes, and then they just went ahead and did it with the bloody Astral Dwarves, who were already probably more powerful in most cases than the Magic Carpet family. So kind of, you know, it's like dropping a rock on your freaking own foot there. But yeah, please do let me know what you guys think. I think Godfrey's a great hero. He's a good healer. But I think he's getting kneecapped, as are the majority of the other heroes in these portals. Flamehide's featured as well. You know, he does damage to the target, but it's very fast speed, but he summons the Sword God Mega Minion. Again, he's going to suffer from the same problems with all the counters that are coming out at the moment. And, you know, everything's just going to be much more difficult for heroes within this family. So, yeah, buyer beware. That's all I'm going to say in this portal. Like, this was probably not more than 2 months ago one of the better portals, or 3 months ago. And now it's one that might make you want to second guess. Not least of all because of the odds. The odds are pretty terrible. Legendary event heroes 0.5%. Legendary featured is 0.4%, so even lower. So overall 0.9%. When you do pull one, you get an extra one for free. So that is cool, but it's still less than 1 out of 100 chance in this portal. So not one of my favorites, unfortunately, at the moment. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about our brand new hero, Godfrey. Do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't subscribed already. And of course, if you don't want to miss any future Empires and Puzzles content, share it with your mother, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.